I will say this past weekend, I felt the effects of not getting as much like sleep or rest. Because like when I was in North Coast, it was like the extreme YOLO. I didn't have a plan. I didn't care what we did that day. It didn't matter. It like literally nothing mattered. I didn't know where I was staying. Nothing. And
You didn't know where you were staying?
nope.
What do you mean? you just like explain
there.
that. That would stress me the fuck out.
Steven hit him up
No,
saying
whoa,
she's
whoa,
trying to go.
I ain't gonna say no. I ain't gonna say no names.
All right.
I love you, dog. It ain't no shots. I had a great time because in the end, this was the first time of me not having a plan, and it was good because it was great. And yeah, I got hit up last minute to go to North Coast. I wasn't gonna go originally, but then I realized I had extra points from United, so I was like, dang, there's like a free flight basically. And then the flight originally I thought it was gonna be 600. Well, if I go out of New York, it's 300 round trip, and I think normally it's like 250, 200. So it's like, oh, it's only like a difference of like $50 if I actually planned it earlier. And he was like, yeah, dude, don't worry about finding some place to stay. I'll find something for us. I was like, all right, cool. That means like it's not that bad. So we go full send first night. He's like, yeah, I know. He's like, yeah, I still haven't asked you to one.
Oh my god, no.
What?
Nah.
He went there basically without having a place to stay.
I love you, dog. It's not a shot. I love you, man. But no, and we didn't find out until we landed. Or not even until we landed. We landed, got on the Uber, and while we're in the Uber, we had to reroute the Uber to the place we actually ended up staying.
At least you
Yo.
found a place. Like it wasn't sold out.
Yeah. We found a place. You know, we coordinated with some of his friends. Again, his friends are amazing, so welcoming, which made it even better. Like it was. I went there. I told Jesse I went there just to meet new people, enjoy the city in Chicago, and I checked all those boxes. So I really didn't care. I had no places that I wanted to eat. Nothing. I didn't care. So it was like great for that reason. I had such low expectations. It was good overall. But yeah, so
The planner in me would have been stressing the fuck out.
I
If one of y'all did that, I would have been low key pissed.
No,
No lie.
you know,
I feel like 99% of people feel like that.
I'm like, dog, we don't have a place to stay.
yeah, you know what's crazy?
But
Jesse,
if I trust that friend, I'd be like a little pissed. But I'd be like, okay, like
If they have
a
a history
trust.
of being able to like,
Come up with some shit.
Yeah.
like come in the clutch all the time, and
Yeah.
they just shooting their Steph Curry in here, always getting something done, then maybe. But like, yeah,
See-
you gotta show that you can do that.
yeah, see, but you know, it's funny thing is, I mean, I even talked to Jesse about this. I was like, Jesse knows me. I'm like a stickler about that stuff most of the time. Like I'm a stickler.
This man got to get all the details out when the
I
trip. I'm like, dude,
need-
it ain't that serious.
I need the details, right? Like I need, but this was like a practice in the opposite extreme. I was like, I'm just gonna like not really care about it that much and just enjoy the thing. I'm just gonna enjoy it. Like even when it came to going to the festival, I didn't get to see like all the people I wanted to see the second day, but I really didn't care. Like I wasn't pressed, and it ended up being great regardless. And like I stayed at a different place every single night. Think about that.
Is it a 3-day?
It was Friday night, stayed someplace. Saturday night, stayed someplace random. Sunday, I stayed someplace, but I was still awake, but I was asleep, but awake. I pulled like an all-nighter, but I was in and out of sleep and awakeness.
Okay.
And they were all three different places, and I had a great time regardless.
Wait. When can I say his name?
Yeah.
So when Steven was like, "We don't have a place to stay," how did you react?
I was like, okay.
So you trust him, I
Yeah.
guess, in a situation like that.
Yeah, I trust them because I mean, even if we didn't, I was like, well, if we can't find a place to stay, I'll find a hotel room. And because
Or
didn't-
hotels, I feel like for a
Oh.
festival like that, it would be either.
well, also because I knew that when we went there, Nia and Lionel them, they had like an extra spot.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, well, if anything, I'll just send my ass back out there and I'll stay with them for the weekend. Like it's fine, it's not a big deal. But you know, he was like, no, I'll find some place for us. I was like, okay, it's fine. Like I knew it was gonna totally be okay. Like even if didn't work out, like oh god, I was like, well, I'll figure something out. It would have been fine.
Yeah, I would have thought that hotels probably be like sold out.
Oh, the next night when we were trying to find another place to stay,
Were you only able to do like check in and check out because it was?
I didn't stay at a hotel.
No, yeah, he didn't.
I didn't stay at any hotels.
crashed.
I
Yeah.
crashed.
Oh.
I crashed. Everyone that let me crash at their place, I love you. Okay, I love you. Y'all know who y'all are. If y'all watching this, I love you guys. all of them. And all the people I met, I love them all. They're all great, fantastic, welcoming, and everything. So that's why it was fine. And maybe they saw me and said, man, this man's a bum. He don't even know where he's trying to stay. but at the same time, I also knew that I showed up hella last minute. Like I booked my tickets on Thursday. Like, I can't really be upset that
Oh, wow.
things aren't put in place, you know? So that's why, like I said, it was good practice. It changed my viewpoint of planning and making sure I have to do all these things and stuff like that. It just changed my idea about it. So I was like, yeah, I'm a little more relaxed about it now.